A rule to write the trigonometrical ratios in terms of another trigonometrical ratios. Okay. There is one rule you know, that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sine theta, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta, cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta, sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta. That you already know. But what happens if it is sine pi plus theta, tan pi minus theta, cosec pi minus theta, sec pi plus theta, like that? How will you change that? How will you know the value of that type of angles? Because we know only up to 0 to 90 degree values. Okay, 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree values. So if in that case we have to convert, okay, we don't want to find the value of 367 like degree of angles. Okay, we'll convert it to how many times of pi by 2 it is coming out. Okay, how many rounds of pi by 2 it is taking. Okay, so there is a rule for this. Now if the angle falls in the first quadrant, this is the quadrant, you know, coordinate axes are there. So this is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant, anti-clockwise. So if the angle falls in the first quadrant, then all the ratios will be positive. If the angles comes in the second quadrant, then only sine ratio will be positive. If it comes to the third quadrant, tan ratio will be positive only. If it is in the fourth quadrant, then cosine ratio will be positive only. Okay, it is known as all sine tan cos, and all are positive accordingly in anti-clockwise, first, second, third and fourth quadrant wise. Okay, now one more rule is there. Even multiple of pi by 2 changes no. What does it mean? Means there is no changes in the name of the ratio. Okay, and if the angle is odd multiple of pi by 2, then changes yes, means there will be change in the name of the ratio. Okay, like in this sine 90 minus theta cos theta, you know, so there is a name change is there accordingly. So if the angle is even multiple of pi by 2, then name change will not happen, same name will be there. Okay, now what will be the value? Then see by this example. If it is sine 2 pi by 2 plus theta, so 2 pi by 2 plus theta, where does it lie? 2 pi by 2 plus theta is nothing but pi plus theta, 2 to cancel. So pi plus theta means first is pi by 2, this is pi, this is pi by 2 plus theta. So it will lie in the third quadrant. Okay, isn't it? So its value will be what? Only tan will be positive. So sine value will not be positive. So I have kept a sign over minus. And since it is the even multiple of pi by 2, 2 into pi by 2, so its name will also not change. So sine theta minus sine theta. In that way it will work. Another example, cot 2 into pi by 2 minus theta. Now see, this angle will be 2 to cancel pi minus theta. Pi minus theta will lie in this second quadrant. Okay, and since it is even multiple, so there is no change in name. It will remain cot theta. But sine, what about sine? Sine will be here only sine ratio positive. So cot ratio will not be positive. So I have written as minus cot theta. Okay, so in this way you have to convert. Okay, so if you know this value theta, so smaller angle you can easily write the values. Okay, now when odd multiple of pi by 2 is there, changes yes, means there is a change of name. Okay, so see how cosec 3 into pi by 2 plus theta. Now 3 into pi by 2 plus theta is odd multiple of pi by 2. So name change. Cosec will change to sec theta, because that you already know this conversion. Okay, now sine 3 pi by 2 plus theta will lie where? This is 1 pi by 2, this is 2 pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2, and this is 3 pi by 2 plus theta, means fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant only cosine ratio will be positive. Cos and sec ratio means, okay, so cosec will not be positive. So I have written as minus sign. And name change is there because it is odd multiple. Okay, name change will happen. Okay, so this is minus sec theta. Now tan 3 pi by 2 minus theta. See, 3 pi by 2 minus theta, where does it lie? Pi by 2, pi by 2, 2 pi by 2. This is 3 pi by 2 minus theta, means it will lie in the third quadrant. So value will be positive, and since it is odd multiple of pi by 2, so tan will change to cot theta. Okay, so in this way you can write all the remaining ratios, and if theta is 30, 45, so you can easily find out this value at minus sine 45, and you know that 1 by root 2 is the value. Okay, so in this way you can easily remember the ratios, conversion and their values. Thank you.